Are we on?
Hello beauties, and welcome to Go Pure's Live. Today we're really excited to share this event with you, and we're live from the Go Pure corporate office, so that's a real treat. We're going to be answering all of your questions in a Q&A format, the questions that are most commonly asked about Go Pure Beauty. And joining me today is a registered nurse, Tenley, and she's going to be giving you the lowdown on all of those burning questions. We're going to be giving away product, so that's really exciting. For every 20 shares, we're going to give away 3 products of your choice. So you get to choose what you like. So there's plenty to choose from. So please like, comment, and share. There's going to be a link in the top and also pinned in the bottom so you can make your purchases. Before we get started on our Q&A, just want to give you a little bit of background about me. You may have seen me on some of the Go Pure ads. I'm a beauty enthusiast and a pro-aging activist. I'm 61 years old. My name is Barbara Holmes. On social media, you can find me at Barbie Holmes on Instagram and at Barbie Holmes on Facebook. And just a quick little background about me is I'm a retired school teacher. I taught school for 30 years. And in my second act, I decided to embrace beauty and lifestyle modeling. And I would like to emphasize and send a message to every woman out there that it's never too late to go for your dreams.
Yeah.
Find your passion and step out. And it's never too late to start with good skincare. I was a little late to the program, but I'm experiencing really good results with Go Pure. And I'd like to turn it over to Tenley so she can give you some background on her journey.
Thanks, Barbara. Yes, I'm so excited to be here. My name is Tenley. I'm a registered nurse. I also own Star Med Spa in Westlake Village, California. I'm here just to kind of, this is like the fun part of our job. We get to answer all of your guys' questions that you have for us today. And like Barbara said earlier, we have rounded up some of the most popular questions, and we're going to be addressing them here. Feel free to pop in your questions on Facebook if you have any questions about application, when you should and shouldn't be using your products, how to apply your products, what to be using on your skin if you're in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, and above. So yeah, we're gonna start here, and we have fun giveaways for you, and you can shop the link down at the bottom, or you can click it up top. And I think we're kind of ready to go to dive into this. And yeah, you ready?
I love how you are ready to give us all those answers about application and ingredients. There's so many questions that people have, and one of the most frequently asked question is, do I use all these products day and night? Like, what do I use and when?
Yeah, so I would stick to a minimal regimen. So I would pick like your top 5 products that you have with Go Pure and apply those morning and night. I would always stick to a good wash.
Such as the vitamin C
I
cleanser?
love the vitamin C cleanser. This is actually really nice. Then I would do a toner right after, and this is a beautiful toner. And then I would do your moisturizer, whatever your moisturizer of choice is here. I know you love the Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
Yes, I do. Yes.
And then if you have any serums, you can apply your serums on top of that as well. So there's no like right or wrong answer when it comes to applying your stuff morning and night. I would just stick to a program or like a routine. That way you can follow along and see your results.
Consistency is key.
Here,
Like I mentioned before, I'm a little bit late to the game. My generation, we're not kind to our skin, and so sun damage is a big issue for a lot of women, especially women my age. And so the question that comes up a lot is how to prevent aging. I mean, we can't turn back the clock,
turn back
right?
the clock.
We can't turn it back. But what can we do to prevent, and in the prevention mode, and being proactive with our skin?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. We can't stop it, but we can look good doing it. And I would say the number one thing I would recommend is probably a good sunscreen, which everybody seems to be on board with. That's going to be the one thing that's really going to stop the aging process. But if I could give a great recommendation here, this would be the retinol. This is where I really love when I see my patients on a good retinol program, because I really see very good results from the Go Pure retinol. And I actually have one here from.
So there's two retinols.
There
actually,
is.
Yes. From the
There's
original.
the original and then the actives. Both are really good. So another question that we also get a lot is, what is the difference between the two? This is a great starter product if you're looking just to start retinol, or if you're younger. I would highly recommend starting with the originals. If you feel, and here's the trio. For the original line. If you need a boost, or if you've been on the originals for a while and you want to bump that up a bit, I would then jump to the actives line. And I think that's kind of like what you did to get your best results.
That's exactly it's exactly how I started. GoPure had gifted me the originals serum. This is about 3 years ago, and I used them for 30 days, and I couldn't believe the difference in my skin. And this, this is just the basic starting point, but consistency is key. And then they launched the Actives line, and that was the extra intensive treatment that I needed to really start to notice more results in softening my skin, brightening my skin, fine lines and wrinkles. Yes, those fine lines and wrinkles smooth away. So even, if you just are looking for somewhere to start, you can start with the originals.
Start with the originals,
right? And then if you need to level it up, you can move to the actives. So
I agree.
But finish the routine with sunscreen.
Always, protect the skin, and then you want to dive into your skincare and definitely add a retinol.
Yeah. So we want to slow down that aging process. We don't want to give it any more help than it already has.
Correct.
Another big question that is asked from the Go Pure customers is toner. Do you use it in the morning? Do you use it in the evening? Now, what's the deal with the toner?
So toner should be used morning and night. Think of toning as the balancer. It's actually going to be balancing your pH. So you want to do this after you wash your face and before you apply your moisturizers or your serums, so that the serums and your moisturizers really have a chance to absorb. Some people can get away with toner, that's totally fine, but for those that tend to feel a little bit more oily, or if they feel like they want like more of a double cleanse, a toner is a great option. It's just going to keep your skin healthy and balanced and prepped for your moisturizers and for your serums.
I love that description because it's easy to understand, or better to understand, that you want the balance.
Yes.
You want your skin on an even keel. So then it will...
It's ready to accept whatever you're going to be putting on it.
That really makes sense. And I notice I'll cleanse my face, and then I'll use a toner, and actually I'll notice a little bit more residue will come off my skin. I think I already cleaned it, but the toner will pick up that extra bit.
While we're actually talking about that, another good thing is to scrub your skin, and we were talking about that earlier. Just like I feel like after scrubbing your skin, and it really, one, helps cleanse your skin, and two, it helps absorb that product better to get a better result, whether if it's going to be your retinols or your anti-wrinkle cream that you're applying at night, or your vitamin C in the morning. Just that extra scrub is really nice to do before you apply your products.
That makes sense, because we want the product to absorb into the skin, not just sit on the skin. So this is microdermabrasion. I love this.
I do too.
I really love this. And it really gives that skin that really clean
feeling, and it's nice. I like to actually scrub about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm pretty active. I work out a lot, and just like being at work all day and the environment, I feel like I need that. So that's something that I recommend, doing it like 3 to 4 times a week. What are you on? Are you on kind of like the same regimen?
Yes, at least 3 times a week. Yes. And which leads me to the next question is, a lot of gals users have a question about eczema or psoriasis.
Yes.
And so, you're working out and you're stretching your skin, and of course it pops up at the worst time. I have it in my eyebrows.
I have it on my arms. We all have it.
And so I'm wondering what products to use if you're having a breakout. I find that none of the serums irritate the psoriasis or the eczema in my eyebrows, although I never put the retinol there on purpose,
Right,
just because
correct.
I wouldn't.
That would, yeah.
So in my experience, I have had good results continuing to use the products with my skin condition. So what would you say that from your medical point of view?
Yeah, so I would say these are definitely skin conditions, and you want to definitely consult a dermatologist. They're going to be the best ones. That one's going to actually assess the problem to make sure that's actually what you have, right? And two, they're going to be able to put you on some sort of like steroidal cream or something like that for according to whatever issue you have. But the one thing that you can do at home, and what I actually do, is you want to keep the skin hydrated, because that's what's going to not make it flare up as bad. So the one hydrator that's so lovely, and it was like my first product that I've ever used with GoPure, and I absolutely love it, is the Hyaluronic Acid.
Oh, that
is like my go-to.
Isn't that a wonderful product?
It is.
Wow.
I put it on my face, I put it on my chest, I put it on my body. I do get eczema on my arms, so I make sure as soon as I get out of the shower, I don't wash off the water all the way. I just drip it on and I lock in the moisture. And this just helps prevent it. And there's just so much that you actually can do at home when you have these skin conditions, but this is a great trick to do just to keep your skin hydrated, and so it just doesn't have that flare-up issue.
We have a question that comes up a lot from
okay.
Lori. One of our viewers is asking, which is best for lifting and tightening? So which of the serums gives the best results for that?
Well, I would definitely say my retinols. Anytime you put a retinol on your skin, it's going to tighten your skin, it's going to hydrate your skin, it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, and Laura, I don't know your age, but if and anywhere from 30s and above, I would maybe be a little bit more aggressive with that. I would, you can start with the originals, obviously, or if you want to just dive into the actives, and I would do that about 3 or 4 times at night, making sure you wash off your skin in the morning and applying a good protectant like an SPF to protect your skin. But that's going to really help tighten your skin, make your skin feel a little bit more firm, and help with the fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
That was a good one.
That's a great
Good
answer.
one,
That's
Lori.
a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lori. So now a lot of questions come up about using the Enzyme Mask.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Over
So-
there, yeah. I love that one.
The Enzyme Mask. This is beautiful. I find the texture of this is just like pillowy goodness.
It is.
Oh my, I just want to
Yeah.
rub this all over.
know.
But it has a real velvety, luxurious texture. And so what I find when I
smells
put it on
so good.
my skin just does this sigh of relief. Oh, thank you for the hydration boost. But, there's a question about how do you use this?
Okay, so a few things I wanted to say is they do a wonderful job putting on the directions on the labels,
They do.
and I always make sure I read that first, and then I kind of go a few steps further if I feel like I'm getting a really good result and I love this product so much. How much can my skin take? We have a lot of customers that actually leave this on overnight and love it.
That's a great idea.
So
Why didn't I think of that? I love that idea.
yeah,
that
so-
sounds wonderful.
And this product is safe to do that, but I feel like if you're a first-time user, always just go by what the instructions say. And here, just leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. So do that a few times a week. And if you feel like your skin's just really accepting it, and you want more, and you want to try leaving it on overnight, it's totally safe to do that. And people just love the results that they're getting in the morning.
That's a great idea. I love that. And thank you to our viewers who are sharing, because we want to
Yes.
give away product, and we do have our first winner. And congratulations to @Kimberly Wolf. You
Woohoo!
just want 3 products of your choice, and customer service will be reaching out to you.
Yes.
So you get to pick your 3 products.
That's exciting.
So continue to share every 20 shares, then we can give away more prizes. Also, something else that is wonderful about this brand is they have a 60-day money-back guarantee.
You do.
If you're not 100%
Happy.
satisfied with your results, you can get all of your money back. It's manufactured in the U.S., but the active ingredients and the botanicals are sourced worldwide. So that's just the best product that they're bringing for manufacturing in the U.S. And also, there are payment plans available.
Yes.
So Afterpay, and then what's the other one?
Shopify or
ShopPay.
ShopPay.
Yes. So if you like to spread out payments, then there's those options,
They have great options for that.
which is wonderful. And
But you know, the best thing about this company too is that it's affordable and it works.
absolutely,
And that's really, and they have the quality behind it. They have the science behind it. And that's why I love this product so much. And just being able to see a result at this price point and feel
Exactly.
confident to, offer this to my patients. Like, this is a great brand. This is affordable. This works. I can guarantee you I'm going to see a result if you stick to this plan. And I think we've both noticed that with our skin, and that's why we keep coming back, and we are excited here to come today to do this live for you guys, because we back up this product 100%.
We use it and we believe
we believe in it, and we get results. And we see a lot of people that do get results, and we love when you guys share it on Facebook, your results, your 30 days after, from when you first started, and you take your selfie 30 days after. We love that, because we got that, and we love seeing all the happy customers and the questions that people are answering to that, and the positivity that comes. I see everyone's like,
there's the reviews.
yes.
Thousands
yes,
and thousands of 5-star reviews. So, I mean, anytime I go to use a product, or anytime I want to, book
Shop
a hotel
around,
or
or
shop
you always
around,
look at the reviews.
I go
I
to
do too.
the reviews, because that tells the tale.
Yeah.
And this brand has
Knocks it out of the park. Yeah.
thousands of testimonials.
They do.
They knock it out of the park, which is fabulous.
Yes.
And I agree. Every woman should have access to
Affordable.
effective, affordable skincare. And this is the brand that does it. Remember, you can purchase from the links that we have pinned, I think with one up and one down on the screen somewhere there. And also, you can bundle and save. So once you get into that link, you can buy 3 products and save 20%. Is that right, Go Pure? And then 5 products for 25%, and 8 or more is 30% savings. So you bundle, you save, and also you can. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. No, that.
Well,
that was
you
great.
you can get a full piece set of wonderful skincare for like $120.
Yes, it's so affordable.
Just such affordable prices.
Another thing I was going to say to that is they have, if you don't know where to start, because sometimes when you see the bundles, it could be a little overwhelming. What am I going to do for my skin? And everyone's so different.
Yeah.
They offer a skin quiz on their website.
Yes.
I've taken it several times.
I've done it
Every time I go
several
to there, I'm
times,
like,
too.
oh, I wonder what I am today. I wonder if I'm going to answer differently.
Yes.
But it's always the same answers. My skin's pretty consistent, but go and do that, because that is the best way to determine what products are going to work best for you. And they have people in the company behind it there to answer your questions if you have any additional questions, like outside of the quiz and stuff. And I've jumped on there and had someone, I've asked them questions, and they're really good at answering. So, you get the best recommendation for you just by doing that little short quiz that just takes, 3 minutes or less. So don't forget, to do that for sure.
The quiz, when they brought out that the quiz feature, I thought this is
the best idea.
This is such a time saver.
Yeah.
It's a game changer for many women who just don't know where to start. It's so super easy to use as well, which leads to the question that a lot of customers have: how long do the products last? So, I guess when you're using them, how long do they last? If they're unopened, how long do they last? So, shelf life questions.
Yeah, so the customers are saying that the serums last around 60 days. Obviously, everybody's a little bit different. The way I use my skincare is I'm a little more on the aggressive side, and we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I use the full
Dropper full?
Dropper full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't hold back. I'm doing this whole thing for my application, and I always do my face, neck, and chest. So I might go through something a little bit quicker than the 60 days, but it's going to last you around 60 days once you start using it. 18 months for the shelf life, and then 6 months to a year if it's open. So, but regardless of all of this, go through your products as fast as you can. It's not something that you just want to sit on your shelf, right? If you want to get that good result, you got to be consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah,
Yes.
and more on the aggressive aggressive side. So make sure you are applying it just as the instructions say. And I think you might even get through your product a little bit faster than the 60 days. So always include like your face, your neck, and your chest.
It's interesting that they've marked that 60 days, that's the average time for customers.
Yeah.
And that's right within that 60-day money-back guarantee.
Exactly.
So I think that's just great because
perfect.
you're ready to order your next
You're ready,
next
yeah.
set because it's proven in those 60 days that you've got great results.
Absolutely.
So please remember to save, comment, comment, share. Like, comment, share so that we can give away some more products.
I think we have another winner.
Do we have another winner? Oh, we do.
So this is exciting.
We do. Kathy Gunn, you just won 3 products of your choice, and customer service will be reaching out. Remember, you can bundle and save. So get any 3 products and you'll save 15%. I think I made a mistake earlier. So I'd like to correct that so that people don't get to that bundle and they're thinking, what's going on here? So it's 15% for three products. And then it's 20% for 5 products and 25% for 8 products. So I apologize for any confusion earlier on, but that is the correct discount. Regardless, it is a fabulous discount, and you can bundle and mix and match, and you can choose what you want to put in your bundle.
Yeah, so jump online and take that skincare quiz and figure out what bundle is going to be best for you.
You know what's really nice about the bundle as well is you choose what you want to put in. Like you say, you customize your skincare with the quiz. Yeah. Then you put in what you need in your bundle. Some brands have pre-packaged, and so how do you know you want all of that stuff?
And you probably don't want all that stuff. You know,
you
get the stuff that you don't really, you're not going to even use. So this is a fabulous way to customize your bundle according to your skincare needs.
Yes, and so keep giving us your questions. We're here to answer. We have GoPure in the room as well, so if we can't answer, they certainly will. Now,
let's talk about our spot corrector.
This is one of my favorites. This is the Active's Intensive Spot Corrector, so it's vitamin C based. Yes. Now, tell me a little bit about vitamin C and why it works so well. And I have spots on my hands.
Putting it on your hands too? Yeah, that's great.
Hands. I have stubborn spots on my face. Is there a trick to when I shouldn't use this? So tell us all about vitamin C and spots.
You should always use vitamin C. It's a great antioxidant. But the plus side of vitamin C actually is that it lightens spots. So that's why they made it in this really nice tube here for the delivery process. And you could probably just put it on your dark spots like that, or kind of rub it in if you have bigger spots. So vitamin C can be worn morning and night. It is great if you apply it under your sunscreen, actually. It's going to boost the effect or the strength of your sunscreen.
Interesting.
Isn't that great?
Wow, I never knew that.
So if you have your vitamin C moisturizer, I would actually apply that in the morning. Safe to apply it at night as well, but apply it in the morning right under your SPF for that extra boost. But it's actually a safe ingredient to apply morning and night because you're just going to be lightening up your spots. And we all get sun damage. It pretty much starts showing up in our mid-30s from the damage that we made when we were younger, not protecting our skin. And that's also a great time to start incorporating your vitamin C, just to start lightening up those pigmented spots that people get. And a lot of people are actually getting them on their hands because we do forget to protect our hands.
Yes,
so
I've noticed in the last 2 years those spots are coming on my hands as well. I think that what I've noticed immensely since using GoPure Beauty is what, like you say, the brightening, the fading of hyperpigmentation. That really is something that I've noticed a lot. And of course the softening of the fine lines and wrinkles and smoothing of the skin. Another one of my favorite products, Tenley, is the Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. My skin absolutely loves this. And so it has glycopeptides in it. So can you tell us a little bit about that ingredient?
Yeah, this is a great actual anti-wrinkle cream because this is something that you can apply morning and night. And this is just going to lighten, tighten, hydrate, and brighten your skin. So this is a safe product that if you just kind of wanted a good, strong go-to moisturizer, this is going to be your anti-wrinkle cream that you could do AM and PM.
I love it. I love it.
I think a lot of people were having the questions too. Is this a night thing or a morning thing? And this is a morning and night thing. You can apply it morning and night. And honestly, I think it would be, if you're using this by itself, I would cleanse your skin. I would use a vitamin C cleanser. Then I would tone your skin. I would also, if it's your day of the week to scrub, I would scrub. So you could do cleanse. You can add your scrub if you need a little extra exfoliation. And I would tone, and then I would add that, and then go to bed.
Look how easy that is.
Or if you're doing it in the morning, it's in the morning.
Yes, and this I find
so nice.
It is beautiful, light, full coverage, hydrating, and if I'm using it in the morning, I can layer other products on. I can layer my makeup on top,
and you don't feel greasy
and it doesn't.
And the container is really nice. This little push thing, I like that.
Yeah,
I would probably do. I like to get a little crazy with my skincare, so I do more than just 2 to 3 pumps.
Oh, okay. I do too. Usually
okay,
one or two.
Yeah.
I'll do one and then I have to go back.
Go back and keep going.
Just because my skin's saying, please, more.
Yeah, but this smells so fresh and nice, and it is very light. And like you said, you can apply other stuff on top of it, and you're not feeling greasy or heavy, so you could still carry on with your day and not feel...
Have a glowing effect after I use it.
Yeah.
Rose has a question.
Sure.
She says, hi ladies, what helps with acne?
Ooh, okay. So salicylic is going to be your actual go-to with if you have acne, 2% or above. And then honestly, I don't know if this is going to sound a little weird or not, but I like retinol for acne patients because you got to think about, why do I have acne? You know, you have buildup, you have bacteria, your skin is a little clogged. So what is the one product that's going to start shedding your skin the fastest? And that's going to be your retinols. So we have, if you're a first-time Go Pure user, I would start with the originals. And if you're not, if you've already used the original retinol, I would bump it up to the actives. Start it out around 3 times in the evening only. You're not going to be applying this in the morning. And if you feel like you're still getting some breakouts or buildup or bacteria, increase that to about 4 to 5 times a night. Always make sure you're applying your sunscreen in the morning when you use your retinol, because this is going to make you very sensitive to the sun. It's a wonderful product because it does shed your skin, but when you shed your skin, you're creating baby skin and new skin, and that's going to be more sensitive to the UVA and UVB rays, which actually burns and causes the damage to your skin, the hyperpigmentation and the hypopigmentation to your skin. So yeah, just use the retinol if you have acne, and a little bit of the microdermabrasion scrub is also really nice just to get off all the dirt, or if you're applying a lot of makeup like during the day, make sure you're getting that all off. You want to start with a clean face. Tone your face before you put on your retinol. Like give your skin that chance to get back to its healthy pH balance. And take the skincare quiz too. That's a great way to start. Like we were saying earlier, take that quiz so they can, because they're going to ask you more in-depth questions. And if you have other stuff going on with your skin, they'll put you on the perfect regimen for that. But
yeah, it eliminates a lot of questions.
Acne, you really got to just start, shedding your skin and clearing your skin and taking care of the buildup and the bacteria that it's causing.
It's a great explanation. Thank you. And that you're talking about the toner and resetting and balancing the skin. And Debbie asks, she'd like you to explain how to apply the toner.
Oh, I would just apply it with those little circle pads.
Yeah,
you can buy them in bulk.
Pads.
Yeah, Amazon or Costco. That's what I use.
That's what I use too.
Yeah, I put a good amount on there, and I just really, take your time to wash your face and cleanse your face and apply on your skincare regimen. don't do it really quickly, you know. You get one shot to clean it off at night, you know, and you get one shot to clean it off in the morning. So spend the time to do that and just get like a little pad.
Yeah. And you can get for people who are eco-conscious, you can get, have you seen the ones that are like little bamboo pads or something? And they're reusable. That you get, and then you can wash them and use them again. And they're a bamboo fabric.
Okay.
So
just make sure you're sterilizing that too.
Yeah,
I don't know how that they would do that, but that's good.
That's a good point. Good point.
Yeah.
And what I love about the toner is it has some aloe vera and rosehip oil in it, so it's not harsh.
It's not harsh. It's relaxing to the skin.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it is a great balancer to keep your skin happy. It's a reset, you know. It's nice.
Yeah, we want our skin happy.
We do. Yes, we do.
It behaves a little bit better.
Yes.
Another question here from Kathy.
Okay.
And she asks, do I need the Glycogen, Peptide, and vitamin C, and the retinol creams?
Yes. I would say yes, those are all really good. I would do so we have the peptides, we have the vitamin C and the retinol cream. Yeah, so I would do your retinols at night, I would do your vitamin C's in the morning, and I would do also the peptides at night and in the morning, both. But I would, so if you're focused on, if your focus for your skin issue is the dark spots, use your retinol kind of on its own, right? Cleanse your skin, prep your skin, and then use your retinol, whichever one it is, if it's the actives or, is it right here? Thank you. Whichever retinol you're using, stick to this at night, because if you're going to be applying multiple things and then your retinol isn't really going to be able to penetrate.
That makes sense.
And you want that to be your go-to, because this is what's going to really change your skin. This is going to keep your skin happy, and this is what's going to turn over your skin. And I know I talk about this a lot, but as we age, our skin slowly stops turning over. You know, it sheds like around every 4 to 7 weeks. When we're younger, it's kind of more in the 4-week range, but when we get older into our late 30s, 40s, 50s, and above, it's really at that like 7 and above weeks. And that's not enough for us to stay hydrated looking and, you know, that dewy, vibrant look. That's when you start really noticing your fine lines and wrinkles, when your skin stops slowing down. So we need to go back in there and stimulate that. And we're doing that with our skincare. And that's why we're bringing in Go Pure, because they have honestly the best retinols to do that. That's going to actually start turning over your skin. So going back to what I was saying earlier is, because this is like the powerhouse, you know, you want to make sure you're applying this on your more of a blank canvas versus putting on your peptides, your vitamin C's, and then your retinol. So if your main issue is fine lines, wrinkles, hydrations, you're in your mid to late 40s and above, keep this just on clean skin, and use your vitamin C's and your peptides and everything else in the morning for your hydrator after you wash it off.
Okay, that makes sense. So you're doing that deep work.
Yeah, at night.
At night, and then sleeping, and your skin is really taking
absorbing
in
it,
those ingredients. And we have another winner. Sully Garcia. You just won 3 products of your choice. Congratulations. I just love that we're giving away all these products. So please share.
Take your before photos, you know, and then wait 30 days or 60 days and take your after photos, because we love to look at those.
Yes, the Facebook group has a ton of before and afters. Ladies are sharing their results, and it's great. So, and there's a lot of good information on the Facebook group as well.
Yeah, and you get a lot of good tips on the Facebook group. Whenever I'm on there, I see how other people are commenting, and they have great tips that I learned from. And so it's nice to share with everybody.
Yeah, it's nice to have that community.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it really is.
Remember, you can bundle and save. So when you click the link and you'd like to purchase, you get 15% off 3 products, and 20% off 5 products, and 25% off 8 products or more. And you get to choose what you put in your bundle, which is really a nice feature. So this leads us to another question. What products are best for oily skin and dry skin? So are we talking, I guess there's oily skin, dry skin, and there's combination skin. So
even if you have oily skin, this is going to sound a little funny. I still recommend people to moisturize because it actually brings in so many other benefits. A lot of people that are oily, like, I don't need a moisturizer, I'm too oily, but the moisturizers here are not gonna make your skin oily. They're gonna hydrate your skin, and a lot of times when your skin is oily, it's like overproducing the oils,
Right,
because it's not
Yeah.
happy. So you gotta get it back to its happy balance, and that's with your cleansing and your toning. And you need to make sure you're also applying your moisturizer. Probably not going to put massive scoops on, but make sure that you're not skipping that step. If you have oily skin, you're still going to use the cleanser. You're still going to use the toner. I don't know where you're at. If you need a little lightening and brightening, the retinol, the vitamin C is great as well. I don't even feel like this is great.
Yeah, it's so lightweight.
It's so
really
lightweight.
is lightweight.
Yeah.
But it lasts, it nourishes. I find it's very nourishing and light. I feel like my skin's still breathing.
It is, yeah. And then the
Yeah.
same thing for dry skin. Make sure that you're washing, you're prepping, and if you feel like you are dry, don't incorporate a retinol just yet, because retinol is going to actually kind of make you feel a little bit dry. It's going to start peeling off your skin, like we were talking about earlier. So maybe hold off on your retinols. But if you are already on, it, back down a little bit. Okay. If you're not on it and you're really dry, just wait, hydrate your skin first, and then apply your retinol, or add a little bit of moisturizer to your retinol. If you still
Yes, and I've done that before too. We were talking just before we came on camera. And we were talking about how unique our skin care needs are, and sometimes we have to listen to our skin. Some days it's very dry and it needs extra nourishment. Correct. And it's not a set prescription for you only can use 4 drops, like you said.
Morning and night only.
You use the whole dropper full, and someone
do.
may only need a few drops. And maybe you need to hydrate 3 or 4 times a day. I know we spend a lot of time in the Arizona desert, and I'll tell you, my skincare needs are so different there. And my best friend is this hyaluronic acid. This one has 3 different types of hyaluronic acid in it, and I'll carry it in my purse. And sometimes midday, my skin is just screeching for a little attention, and
that's your go-to for Arizona.
That will get me through. It's almost like I need to bridge the moisturizing, hydrating factor throughout the day because it's so dry. Wanted to ask you quickly about your favorite products, and I'm going to take a look and see if we have some more questions.
Okay,
here. I talked about my favorite product, which is the anti-wrinkle cream, but how about you, Tenley?
Okay, so my favorite product right now, so I'm 35. I'm kind of at that point where I am noticing the fine lines, the wrinkles, the sunspots are starting to show up. So it's my retinol. I love the retinol. I jumped straight to the actives, and this is just my go-to.
That's great.
So I'm doing this 4 times a week at night, and I make sure I wash it off, and I apply my sunscreen in the morning. This is I love this product, but if I had to pick another product, it's my hyaluronic acid. This was my first product, and I love it. I use it all the time. A little trick that I do is when I get out of the shower, I either leave the water on my skin, and then I apply the hyaluronic acid. It's just so it locks in the moisturizer, right? Because hyaluronic acid is looking for water. Water's already in your skin, so it's going to pull it out from inside of your skin and bring it out. That's what gives you that hydrated, dewy look from the hyaluronic acid. So if you are like in Arizona, or if you're traveling or whatever, just mist your face with some water.
That's a great idea,
Just take some from your water bottle and spray your face. We're going to Disneyland, that's what I'm going to do. Just take a little water and, dab it on my face, and then just apply this just to keep me hydrated.
That's a great tip.
Because it's dry here right now in California.
Sure
and
is.
This is like the best thing to do. You don't look oily. You just look really hydrated and nice. I apply it on my chest and my arms.
And how refreshing for a hot day at Disneyland, you get that little
mist. So these are my 2 fave.
Oh, wonderful. And I do want to say that I'm late to the party with skincare. I didn't start taking care of my skin in any regimen to speak of until mid-50s maybe. But the retinols have made a
Big
huge difference
impact.
in my skin. It really, really has made a difference. So it's never too late to start.
Never.
It's never too late to do some prevention. We have another question, and someone was asking. Kathy Holmes is asking, do men use the products? Looking for a gift.
Yes. Always have your husband use
I
all
know.
of your products.
I can tell you,
You
my
don't-
man sneaks my products.
Yes, same. Yeah, because then you're just going to be looking really, really good, and they're going to be aging. So, no, absolutely. And again, have him take the skincare quiz or take it for him and get him on his own little bundle, or have him use your bundle. If you guys are around the same age, kind of suffering from the same skin diseases, which is the dark spots, the fine lines and wrinkles, or if it's acne or whatever, you're probably going to be using pretty close to the same skincare regimen. It's a great gift. It's a great gift for your husband, for Father's Day, or for your girlfriend, or for Mother's Day even.
It is.
It's just like, yeah, I feel so good giving it because it works and
It
people
does.
love it.
I love to
Yeah.
gift it. And I'd have to tell you that my hubby, the things that he loves the most is he likes the
scrub.
The scrub.
Men
He'll
love
take that in the
scrubs.
shower. He loves
Yes.
that. And believe it or not,
The body.
no, the
Oh.
eye cream.
Oh, the eye cream.
He loves that eye cream. He
Smells like cucumbers.
It's so funny to watch him, but
Yeah.
he just says, "Oh, look at me. My puffiness is gone." But he finds it so soothing. So
This is really
Yeah.
soothing, though. This is nice. Yeah, I actually rub this down on my cheeks because it feels really good. I don't just do it under my eyes. Yeah, so that was actually a great question. Get your husband involved. Men do use skincare, even if they tell you they don't. They do. I promise. I see it
I would
and I
think the
hear it.
retinols work as well for them as they do for us.
Absolutely, yeah. And just make sure you educate your husband because he's probably, you might know a little bit more about skincare than he does because women tend to care a little bit more. Let him know if he is going to be using the retinol to wash it off in the morning and apply your sunscreen just to be extra safe.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That GoPure is backed by clinical trials.
Yeah.
And they have clinical trials running all the time. So the research is there. They've done the background work and release products that do
Work.
They are effective. They've been proven through clinical trials and backed by that science, which is what we want. We want something that we can trust, and GoPure Beauty has it.
Yeah, they definitely nailed that, and that's why we like to see the great reviews. And when you go onto your website and it explains all that, it makes you feel good about using the product, that they've taken the time to do all of that research and go through, is this safe for the skin? Is it healthy for the skin? Is this going to cause any long-term or short-term damage? And it's not, and that's why we just feel so good putting our patient and our family on it, because it's a safe product. It's all made here in the United States, and they've just been backed up by multiple trials.
Yes, and cruelty-free, toxin-free. They've eliminated the middleman so that those savings go right to the customer. And there's
huge.
Yes, so really effective skincare at an affordable price, the best products possible, and GoPure Beauty has it. 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you're interested in buying, use the links, bundle and save. Join the Facebook group because you have all kinds of answers found there. Also, customer service is exemplary. They will answer your questions. And on the website, there's a way to contact them. You can even get an answer on a weekend.
Yeah. No, I
You
know,
talk
they're
to
great.
somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
You can communicate with them by email. So just really a lot of wonderful things happening with this beautiful brand.
Yeah, and you're also going to be able to watch this live if you need to watch it later on Facebook. You can go back and click the link and rewatch this video, or in case you missed us, we'll be here and they're going to post that video online.
Yeah. So just a real quick little summary is that what I love to use, the toner, the cleanser, the toner. I love the active serums and the anti-wrinkle cream because my mature skin needs a little extra hydration boost. So if you're of a certain age and you're looking for a more intensive treatment, that's my go-to. And yours is again the retinol and the hyaluronic acid.
It's pretty similar. I would say, so if you're like in your 20s and you're just looking to start out on a skincare, one, don't forget to take the skincare quiz, but also I would start out with the originals. I would buy like the trio, and I would also do the wash and the toner here.
There's our great little set right there. And you can bundle and save because of 5 products.
Yeah, now's the time to buy it with the bundle and save. I love a good scrub, especially when I was in my 20s. I just really loved a good scrub. I wore makeup at that time and I needed that. So they have a great scrub. So I would do something like this if you're in your 20s. This is an amazing bundle right here. Even if you're in your 30s, this is an amazing bundle. If you have a little bit more mature skin or your skin's ready for the next step, take it to the actives.
And you could just swap it out.
And this is going to be your new bundle right here.
That's great. And I love the bundle features. So you can use the links to
shop,
make a purchase, and you can use Afterpay and
Shop Pay.
And one of our hottest items is the Anti-Wrinkle Mask. Sheet mask.
I love this sheet mask, and I do use it a lot in my office on my patients. I use it a lot for myself. I like to keep this in the refrigerator so it's nice and cold. This is so hydrating. So after any treatment that you get, so if you ever do get a treatment at an office, go home and apply this. It's so lovely. It's so hydrating. This is probably fabulous for like Arizona, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
I love the turmeric in it as well because it's an anti-inflammatory.
It is
really nice.
Swelling, yeah.
Great.
It's great. Yeah, it's a go-to for me. So if you can throw this in your bundle, I would definitely do that.
Okay, well, I think that, Tenley, that we're about ready to wrap, but it has been an absolute pleasure to have you answer all these burning questions.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you, Gopir, for hosting us here at your main office. It's a real treat to be on the set. And I think that we're ready to wrap. Gopir, anything else we need to address? We're good? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.